Jesus is my Savior. We began this series of conversations with the idea that Jesus is Lord. Paul told the Romans to confess with their mouth and believe in their hearts. He went on to say, for it's by believing in your heart that you're made right with God, and it's by openly declaring your faith that you are saved. Openly acknowledging that Jesus is your Lord and believing in your heart that He's your resurrected hope is your salvation. Salvation comes through confessing and believing. You see, knowing a lot of theology about Jesus isn't enough. You can learn all the evidence for His historical existence. You can memorize all these verses about His divinity, and you can even articulate the compelling arguments for His physical resurrection. You can even preach theologically rich sermons about Him. But as important as those things are, the thing that matters most, what matters eternally, is what you believe in your heart and what you confess with your mouth. For from the heart, the mouth speaks. To agree to salvation means you agree to your need for it. You accept that you're not perfect, you're not fast enough or smart enough or strong enough or good enough. You're not good enough. None of us are. A big part of recognizing salvation is recognizing your need for it. We're not our own Savior. We have all kinds of ways to convince ourselves and others that we have it all together. We pretend, but pretending is a killer. You see, you can be impressed with Jesus and apply His teachings about love and generosity and still not trust your life completely over to Him. For if you are going to really confess and believe, it's going to require your need for Him. Jesus said, God blesses those who are poor and realize their need for Him, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. For some, maybe this is the first time you've ever made this decision, to acknowledge your need and entrust yourself to Him. For others, maybe this was a decision that you made years ago. But we never outgrow this message, do we? For those who hear it for the first time, it is life-changing. But even for those who learned of God's grace years ago, you continue to find it, don't you? Again and again. And in it, strength and joy and hope. Christ has been your Savior all along from the very beginning. And guess what? He always will be. We don't ever outgrow our need for Him. We never stop appreciating just how good this news really is, and we never stop thanking Him for His gift of life. If you have never accepted Jesus as your Savior, I want to invite you to do it today because Jesus is your Savior.